Hello everyone, we're back again, and we're now in one of the shopping malls in Beijing, and what we're going to do today, this is Mengzhen.
Hi.
Hi. And what we're going to do today is that we're going to show you around this shopping mall to see how many products, and especially those imported products and brands the Chinese consumers would have. This is really one of many shopping malls in China, right?
Yes, this one is called the Joy City, we are now in Chaoyang district of Beijing's Joy City shopping mall. And you know Beijing is scorching hot today. I think
yes.
the best indoor activity for ladies is shopping at this season, right? And I heard that Joy City they also have some branches in Beijing, Shanghai, and Chengdu, and other cities. So it's really a comprehensive big shopping mall around China.
I guess shopping is really not my thing, so I guess Mengzhen will know more. Okay, now let's take a tour. I mean, this is just one of the shopping malls.
Yes.
It's quite a common one.
Yeah.
And
especially young people.
Yes, this is actually for young people, popular among young people here. And we're on the first floor, and there are many brands here. And I think for common Chinese, while we're shopping, I really don't pay much attention to whether it is imported products or whether it is an international brand, right?
Yeah. Usually for me, when I go shopping, I just maybe 2/3 of the things on my shopping list are foreign
brands.
goods. Yeah. What about you?
I never counted. I mean, pay attention to it, but I think probably half of the products like Sony or, for example, H&M.
This one,
this
Sephora.
one, H&M.
This one, H&M. This one, Sephora is kind of where I usually go for cosmetics because they have like cosmetics like a lot of international brands. It's a comprehensive cosmetic store. So you can get like cosmetics no matter it's from Europe, America, or some, I think now they have from the Korea or Japan, Japanese products. So this one is quite good, and it has like a price range for both, like white collar workers and even higher class. So this one is usually I will go.
So cosmetics is one of the, very popular products in China among customers, right?
Yeah.
I think China is actually having a huge group of middle class who's now having more needs in buying quality goods.
Especially this neighborhood, the Chaoyang district in Beijing capital city. So this neighborhood, I think, are most of the white collars and new, maybe urban middle class. So they're expanding and buying apartments nearby. Quite expensive, housing price nearby. That's why I think a lot of foreign brands maybe are down their shopping list.
Well, actually, it's not just in Beijing. I've been to many cities in China, and they have similar shopping malls like this one. It's quite common. I mean, personally, I can't tell the differences because all those brands I've seen them many times in many cities in China.
What about the situation in Hebei?
The same. We have several shopping malls like this. It's
like
not a
this.
big city, but similar, quite similar. All those brands, I know all those brands.
Good.
From French.
From Dior. And the kiosk. It's also cosmetics and skincare. And I think sometimes we just maybe go to duty-free shops to get these brands because usually it's cheaper. And sometimes we ask our friends to buy these products overseas. But as we know that recently China has a tariff reduction policies for like clothing and some other cosmetics.
Yes, like the day before yesterday, I think.
Late May, right?
Yeah,
and
so I think
consumer goods too.
yeah, consumer goods as well, including over nearly 500 different kinds of items. Actually, reducing the carbon.
And the reduction rate is quite massive.
Yeah.
Sometimes just half the rate.
Yeah.
So
I mean, good thing for customers and consumers.
I think I don't need to go to the duty-free shop anymore sometimes. And here, yeah, we can just shop here since the tariff goes down.
Yes, I recall several years ago, if you were trying to buy, like perfume or other cosmetic products for my girlfriend, I have to go to Hainan province to the duty-free shop. But now, I mean, the price is basically pretty the same. In shops like this. So you don't need to fly there.
Yeah, because flying there you need the travel expenses, but here, it's a similar price.
Okay, so we go this way?
Yeah.
Or that way? This way?
Yeah, this way.
I'm not quite familiar with this. So, actually, we're now about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and
it's actually a working day today still.
Yeah, it's a working day at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people
crowded,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also because today is the Children's Day, so I've seen many children and families and it's here. And I mean, there are not just shops, but also restaurants and cinema.
Playground.
Oh, and this is the playground, I guess, for children or for I don't know. But actually, is this from? I don't know. Is it from abroad or any? I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, okay. We have. We're lucky today to have one of the staff from the shopping mall, and we'd like her to join us, tell us more about this shopping mall and the brands here. And this is Yuan Yuan. All right, 圆圆你好啊，我们想问一下，就是咱们大悦城这边的话，就是对于品牌这一块和这种客流的这个构成的话，我们简单说一下。
是这样的，长源大悦城的话呢，它的核心客群主要是在25岁到35岁的这个新兴的中产和年轻家庭，是我们的这个核心客群。然后围绕着我们这个核心客群的这个诉求，以及它的消费升级的需求，我们来去组合我们的业态和我们所引进的品牌。那其实刚才大家看到的这些品牌的话呢，是我们1楼的这个国际精品区的这样的一个品牌。对，所以可能大家看到的话，多数都是这个1线的国际品牌，是这样的进口的这个品牌，这样子。
So the staff told us that I think the age group of this shopping mall is around maybe 25 to 35. The urban new middle class, and as we know that to meet the demand of the consumers here, and they have a lot of foreign brands, as we can see, especially in the first floor, the ground floor. So we're seeing a lot of foreign brands.
那有没有一个构成？
well, please.
Yeah. 有没有一个构成什么样的，或者是说他们的？
如果说是要问到这个进口品牌和这个国产品牌的这个比例的话，我们确实没有做过单独的这个统计。然后其实，在我们的招商过程当中的话，其实对于这个进口品牌或者国产品牌的话，并不是我们去把控它的第一的要素。
新的是吧？店铺。
对，我们的这个店铺更新的话，每年也有这个20%左右的一个汰换，然后一个变更，然后但是对于我们来说，这个去更多的话，还是关注我们刚才说到的这个核心客群它的诉求，然后大家喜欢什么样的品牌以及什么样的品牌是它的潜在的这个诉求，我们会更关注这个。
多久更新一次？不一定。
这个的话，反正每年我们都会有一个相应的一个排期表，然后每年的话会有整体的比例是在20%到30%这样子去更换。
行了，好，谢谢啊。So we've just talked to Yuan Yuan, and she told us that actually the shopping mall didn't pay much attention to whether it is a foreign brand, imported products, or is a domestic brand. Actually, they are upgrading the shops simply based on consumers' need. And if the consumers love it, and they will, introduce more brands like this. And I've seen the brands are more diversified. For example, this Coach, of course, from the United States, and also dining restaurant, a new freshman for Element Fresh. It's also a domestic brand for high quality food.
Light food, like this kind of
light food, right?
Light food, or like salads, or quite, the cup of cake for young people who wants to eat healthier, live a healthy lifestyle. So like me, sometimes I try salads and orange juice, things like that. I think from what I observe here, I think it's just fair competitions, no matter you are the domestic brand or foreign brand.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Usually when I shop here, I don't shop here every day. So whenever I shop here, I find some new shops. There are some coming in and coming out. I think it totally depends on, just like what the staff told us, depends on the consumer needs.
Consumers' needs, yes, because for young people in China, especially born in 1990s, and their habit, consumer habit, is actually not just buying something cheap, because the price is not something decisive factor, because they would like to have more quality products and good service, and also style. Style is also important. And we're simply on the ground floor, and actually there are more. So this is just the brands of the ground floor. Actually,
I think you can recognize that, and most are
foreign brands. Yes,
Chinese brand.
Yeah. So you could see that the ground floor is actually the most important place for shopping mall, and you could see all those brands. Mostly are international brands. However, a lot of these products actually is made in China, of course, and some of them made imported. But that's not a factor, because we need to keep this in mind, because for international trade, it is not just it is globalization. You can't expect all the products from one country or from one factory. Actually, they are diversified in their manufacturers as well. And for international brands, I think the brand itself has the most important added value. So for manufacturers, a lot of factories may be in China, but they get a smaller cut, right? But for brand itself, but China is okay with it, because it is the international trade, as long as it's fair. And so is the market. I think
China is quite open in this aspect.
Yeah.
As we walk in the corridor, I think this corridor is kind of is filled with like international brands, very famous, and girls will like it. Like all the brands we can see at UGG, K-Spade.
Which country is it from? UGG.
I think it's Australia.
Australia, all right. It's actually from across the globe. And ahead of us, and there's a store I recognize. That's the famous Apple store. Apple, right?
Apple.
iPhone. Selling iPhone, and not just clothing or cosmetics, and there are many electronic goods.
What you're like, right?
You
will go. We can also see the Victoria's Secret. On your left.
Yeah.
I think this is also, everyone knows the fashion brand, and I think it's in recent years, right? It coming to China. 所以这个是哪一年？维密是哪一年到咱们大悦城
？2016年11月，2016年
在北京的店。
对，我们是北京的第一家店。
这是北京的第一家店。
Yeah, so this Victoria's Secret is first shop opened in Beijing. Yeah, first Victoria's Secret in Beijing, and it was introduced in 2016. 这个应该是现在很火的吧，大家都会。
对，维密这个牌子的话，还是非常年轻，然后非常时尚，女孩子都特别喜欢的一个品牌。
然后价格也比较
对，价格也是相对友好的。
对。Do you Have you seen this store before?
I don't know.
Okay, okay, you pretend you don't know about it. So yeah, Victoria's Secret, as we know, it has a quite, I think, a reasonable price range. So for like white collars like us, we can afford that, like city drillers, so we can afford that, and it's quite popular, as staff said. 那我们接下来去哪边
Okay, so we're going now to a supermarket downstairs, and actually for supermarket, actually for supermarket, is almost every shopping mall has a supermarket. It's quite common, and this one is not especially for imported products. I've been there before, and actually products are very diversified. You couldn't tell which one is imported, which one is not, or the brand if you don't pay close attention.
Beijing snacks.
Oh yeah, Beijing snacks, very stylish. Where's the entrance?
This one. 从这边走吗
So 我们可以进去吗？这边 this way. Oh, this way. 进这边是吧？那我们从这边走，可以进吗？这边 ？Okay, let's go.
From the liquor.
Wow. Yeah, wine.
Wine.
Yeah, wine's here.
Like wine? Yeah. Yeah, it's a mixture of a lot of international brands.
This one is from France.
You like?
France?
Do you like wine?
Not really. I don't drink much. But,
Oh, healthy.
This one's from France as well. Most of the wines are from France.
Yeah.
Probably 1/3 of the imported wine from France.
It even have a notice that never sell to
Junior.
people under 18. So also some Chinese brand, right? This is Chinese
from
brand.
Chile. This
Ah,
one is from
Chile.
Chile.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's a mixture. Like there's no like any bias. Just they're mixing
So
together.
I guess the top 3 producers, origin countries for
Great
China's
Wall.
wine is from France, Chile, and also which one? The other one?
Maybe Spain.
Yeah, probably
so
Spain.
you're quite familiar.
Yeah, actually, China has opened its market for wine several years ago, and the price of the imported wine has dropped dramatically. And you could see, like this one. This one is only like 300 yuan, or even less. So this is actually quite cheap for Chinese consumers, and especially
10 cups of Tour Starbucks.
yes,
So you can
for people who have an annual income about 300,000 yuan, and buying wines is very easy, very cheap for
And
them.
the Chinese wine.
And actually, since China opening the market for wine and other drinks, and there's a huge impact actually on Chinese products, especially like Great Wall wine made in China. But
it's
however,
a quite old
it's
brand.
yeah, it's a traditional. Quite famous brand for China, but it's been years. I mean, this is the competition, because wines from France, from Spain, from Chile is actually very good, very famous in the world. So I mean, as long as they are, in the market, they have to figure out ways to win the competition. Otherwise, the market decides everything. And
这些国产的品牌，就是因为很多大家现在像我们可能喜欢很多进口的东西，对他们有冲击嘛？他们会有一些什么，也是进行一些更新换代啊，这样子来。
对，因为其实如果说在超市里面购买的话，我也跟大家一样，作为一个普通消费者来说的话，对，其实更多还是按自己喜好。
What you want, right? The interest.
Yeah. And if we take a look here, you can see, although that a lot of products here is actually made in China, but yeah, this is from where? Korea?
South Korea.
Okay. I have no idea. But
Consumer.
but you could see that a lot of brands is actually dominating China's market. For example, shampoos. Are these shampoos?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, they are. The hair shampoo.
So for me, I'm not particularly interested or know these products, but other countries because the price I don't know, and the products, I mean, all good, right? They're all pretty good, and there are several major brands in the world, I guess, in producing this one, right?
Just top brands.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
they're famous.
Yeah. So I guess there are many products also made in China. I'll show you. I'll show you what kind of products.
They have like an importer.
Oh, so there's a special sign showing that these products are
special
imported.
sections.
But really, I don't often pay attention to these. Right.
Are you a fan of snacks, or maybe your child?
Like I said, I just pick whatever I want. I don't pay attention to whether it is from which country it's from. Doesn't matter.
I think the reception here is not quite well, so let's maybe walk fast to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have that link. All right.
But it's really good,
I like this one.
and I think the price is so reasonable, just to 10 yuan or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for people who live in Beijing or other cities in China, their choice, I mean, is getting more and more, especially for those in middle class, because they often live near supermarkets, stores like shopping malls like this, and they have more choices and more money to spend, and they have this need to raise their living standards by buying more quality goods.
Yeah.
So it's I mean, for myself, it's quite a common thing. There's no need to pay extra attention to whether something is from which country or imported or made in China. Doesn't matter. But I think here's the difference. I mean, these products, if you pay close attention, these products actually, most of them are made in China, I think. You can see the difference because every country, everyone, like every person is doing what they're good at. And these products, I mean, China's really good at making small products.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
There's no need.
Manufacturing.
Yeah, there's no need, I mean, to ship slipper from across the ocean to China. Also, China's making a lot of these goods for other countries because China have this labor, cheap labor. That's the fact. I mean. Well, that's the fact.
But China is also upgrading its manufacturing industry, right? And not only the small products, and we have a lot of other products. But I think these imported goods actually give Chinese products, give these companies kind of like a motivation.
Yeah,
right?
of course. I mean, these companies, the competition really pushing a lot of companies to upgrade their technologies and introducing more, attractive goods for customers as well. And now we're in the fruit section. Let's take a look at the fruits.
Wow. Are you a fan of fruit?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not so familiar with fruits.
Honey melon and well, if you take a look at this section, I mean, there are various kinds of fruits, and many of them we have signs here. I have signs here to have these oranges and.
Smells good.
I mean, this one's from United States.
Yeah,
from United States.
See the USA.
And here we have products from Thailand.
Thailand.
This one's from China, from Guangxi province.
Oh, so this one's Guangxi.
Well, you could see the price. The Guangxi is 16 and the United States is 18.
Quite similar.
For customers, I mean, pretty the same. Yeah. And as long as they
have good
like
taste.
It, they love it. And well, so actually for China, many places, especially in the tropical region and tropical zone, like the Hainan province is the main source of China's tropical fruits. So China had to import a lot of tropical fruits from other countries. For example, the kiwi fruit from New Zealand. This is from New Zealand, and also this from Thailand, and Mexico.
Oh, avocado.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fruit that really could represent the young middle class.
All right, yeah.
So
yeah,
we eat
yeah.
this to keep
So
healthy.
this is actually very famous fruit among China's.
It's very nutritious.
I don't know whether it is good or not.
But we still, just now I saw the very... Yeah, this one's from Shandong province, where, you know, Qingdao, where the Shanghai Corporation, the forum is going to be held.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
at the summit.
Each place had its, typical products. All right, now we are heading out of the supermarket, and I guess you get the idea that you get the concept that a lot of products actually from various places in the world, and people are free to pick whatever they want.
It's quite cheap. I think later after finish the live, I'm going to buy some. What about you?
Yeah. I'm absolutely. And whoa.
This is very good for Beijing.
Yeah.
Where the air pollution is still here.
Dyson.
Dyson.
So it is actually.
This one I know this because it's a Korean, South Korean brand.
Really?
Yeah, cosmetics, and it's quite quite affordable for you know those maybe college students or quite cheap, not like the luxury brands upstairs.
So the need is really divided into different segments.
Yeah. And they have our own targeted group.
Okay, targeted group.
Just a reminder that if you're watching live on CGTN, you can also follow us in the Weibo and WeChat and the Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, so we have the overseas live right now.
Okay, so we're now going upstairs and to show you more electronic goods and other products.
Necklace from Paris.
Really?
Paris. Yeah.
All right, I've never paid attention to all these products.
I think this one is Chinese brand. Library. Yeah, I bought the product.
So I have a question actually. So how many products actually in a shopping mall that are from abroad or not? Let me ask our friend 圆圆。就是你有大概的一个概念，就是咱们这个商场里边有大概多少类的商品都是国外的品牌或者进口
类别呢？这个没有单独的去做过统计，这个确实没有单独做过统计，
因为它都在更新，是吧？
对。
不断的更新的。
Yeah, just now she told me that maybe 20 or 30% of the products are updating each year. I think that's totally dependent on the consumer's needs and how well this brand is developing. So, yeah, both Chinese brands and foreign brands, both are updating, right? 就是它不仅是这个外国品牌，就是更多，其实国产也越来越多。
对。
Okay. So, where are we going now? 现在还有 upstairs.
I don't know, but this is really a large shopping mall and
easy to get lost.
Yes, very easy to get lost here. Especially you see all these brands and products and can't help stand and watch them.
Yes.
And this is not just products, for example, clothing or other products. There are also playgrounds and cinemas for children.
There's a cinema.
Yeah, there's a cinema as well.
Sorry.
It is very crowded actually today. It is still working day. Normally, it is quite normal. I mean, during this time. 那个大电梯。
一上午是吗？
对，直接上。
五层的话，再往上的话，基本上就没有零售那个品
哦，我们只在5层转一转就可以。
Tesla.
Okay. Tesla. Oh, there's a Tesla store in. 有个特斯拉是吗？在这边？
但它我们已经路过了。
路过了是吧？ Okay.
Okay.
We've just learned that there's actually a branch for Tesla. Yeah, the electronic car manufacturer
We know that China also cut its tariff of the auto sector. That's quite, good news for like international companies because they are trying to import their auto, cars, especially luxury brands or like Tesla, those kind of new energy. This kind of new energy cars to China, and I think it's a very good chance for Tesla and some other brands.
Yeah, very good chance.
And also give some pressure to Chinese domestic brands, which are expanding recently very quickly.
Yes, I mean for Tesla and auto manufacturers, I think is which way? This way. Yeah. Let's go.
Those maybe who wants to know the policy that is from July the 1st, that China will cut its tariff of the imported car from 25% to 15%. So it's a massive cut.
Consumer goods.
For the auto sectors like Tesla.
Yeah. Yes. Well, China has just announced that cutting the tariff for cars and imported cars and imported auto parts, right? And to from 25 to 15, 50%. Well, yes, I think it's a very good news for Chinese customers and also those auto manufacturers as well.
Yeah.
And especially for, electronic auto factories like Tesla and like Mercedes-Benz from Germany, and also from Ford from the United States. Yeah.
The car. Are you planning to buy a new car?
Well, I've just bought one, so
foreign car.
Yeah, I bought a Volvo. I hope I didn't buy it because the Mercedes is really cutting their price now.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone's talking about this, but I'm maybe going to buy e-car, electrical car, a Chinese brand, because I think those kind of like brands like Tesla, they are trying to inspire these Chinese brands like BYD. They are also upgrading thanks to like these international brands' motivation.
Well, yes. The auto market is quite developing really fast in China, and especially if we go on street today, and you will see that Beijing has a huge traffic jam.
Yeah.
From all across the world, from Das Auto from Germany and Mercedes-Benz, and also here's Tesla. Yeah. Well, it feels. I'm not sure whether you're seeing this before. Actually, Tesla inside shopping malls in China. Almost every major city will have a shopping mall. Have their Tesla branches, and there are like, look, this is their two models, and one is an SUV and also a small car, and I think Tesla has already registered a self-funded venture company in Shanghai this month. So it is really unprecedented measure for China to allowing a foreign auto company to set up a new company, especially a self-funded company in China. So for Tesla, it is really a big difference and a huge start for China's auto industry, because they're feeling the competition is coming really, especially for the electric car manufacturers. And I think it's also good news for Tesla as well, because their Model 3, finally they get their Model 3, probably get their Model 3 manufacturing capability back again.
And on the left, nearby is the
this is where I buy.
H&M. We can see a lot of children and parents coming together to the shop.
So hey, how about we ask some customers about
yeah,
their
sure.
in this place?
we see some
We have some foreign friends.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
excuse me.
Excuse
we're
me.
from a television station.
We're from
Ask you a few
CGTN,
questions.
so
Please.
it's the first time here. Go shopping.
Wait, I'm sorry, what is this for?
This is we're doing a
from
live
CCTV.
show.
Okay,
Yeah.
live streaming
Yeah.
on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube.
on like how many maybe foreign brands, imported brands here in like Chinese shopping malls.
Oh.
So
Which country are you from?
So I'm from Canada.
Canada, you too?
I'm from London.
Oh,
And I'm from the United States.
wow! International team go shopping together. That's great. That's a great one. So what are you looking for? Yeah, what are you browsing here?
Oh, we just went for lunch.
Just working nearby.
We heard this mall has a lot of good food options, so we decided to come visit, check it out.
Is it more like Chinese food or foreign food, like salads or something?
We went upstairs for a Chinese dish.
Do you usually maybe go shopping here, like because there's a lot of like both Chinese and imported brands? No.
No, not usually.
Just like to
I have
eat.
no money, so I can't buy it.
Okay, but how do you feel about it? It's quite international, right? Just like maybe in your country, because it has
Pretty similar here.
pretty similar of what in your country.
Yep.
Okay.
And what about the price? I mean, you ever pay attention to
I haven't gone into the stores too much. Just went for lunch. Yeah.
just for lunch?
The prices make me sad because I don't have any money. So
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Great,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye.
nice day. All right, we have some foreign friends who come here to have lunch.
Yeah.
Probably for Peking duck,
One thing
maybe.
I'm very impressive that the brands are quite similar with what they have in London. The guy in the middle
must
said.
be, because,
That's I think I don't need to go to London to go shopping anymore.
There must be, because it's globalization. I mean, in every major city, you must have these brands. Otherwise, they will not be called international brand.
And
So it's quite common.
Hollister from California.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna ask someone else from China to see what their opinion about this one.
Yeah.
您好，打扰一下啊，我们是那个电视台的，问您两个问题好吗？
就是我们在做
我们在做这个新媒体的直播。谢谢啊。
经常来
经常来是吧？
对啊
您这边的话，来这边有没有注意过这边哪些是进口的，哪些是这个国产的？
注意了，基本上都是进口的。
基本上
基本上都是进口。
Most of them are imported products.
那一般
那你觉得这个进口的产品和国产产品，这个你选择的时候会考虑哪些东西吗？
我就是比较大众的，因为我这工薪消费就是 Zara、H&M 这种就便宜点
看你穿的也是这个进口。
对，
工薪就是相对就是实惠一点。
对。
那像这种就是比如说一些奢侈品啊，或者说一些这个其他的，你会买吗？
会买，偶尔一年能买个2、3次不多。
一般在这边是买什么的衣服还是？
衣服、裤子、鞋都买，包。
消费品。
对。
Consumer goods。
行，谢谢啊，
走了啊。
So he told us, and he thinks most brands here are imported, as he observed, and he usually just buy consumer goods, and which are affordable for working class,
affordable
like
working
Zara, H&M,
yeah.
just like
Wow.
what
That's what I bought.
we have.
Yeah. This is the Apple Store.
Wow, this Apple store is quite huge.
So it is actually, the competition here is really upgrading because for electronic goods and other goods, the way they attract the consumers is really changing because it's not just the price, also the service. You could see how many people actually wearing the green shirt inside this Apple Store. Those are people, helping customers to pick their products and also testing it. So this is really what people need, different. Okay, so there are actually more we're going to show you, but also the time's quite
Time
limited.
is limited.
Yeah, so I guess you get the idea and the impression that.
And I think we also need some time to go shopping after this window shopping. Yeah,
my favorite part. Okay.
So
thank you for
at least,
watching
yeah.
CGTN
Thank
live
you.
streaming.
Thank you.
And bye bye.
Bye bye.